I have an ice box full of alcohol. Gonna drink along with my iced coffee. Let's go. Good evening, everybody. You got me for, I'm gonna try to do minimum 2 hours. Let's see how far I get. Oh shit. Shiobi. There you go. Oh my god, I'm muted. I'm so sorry. Shiki, thank you very much for the super chat. I was saying thank you, and Ainsley, thank you very much for the 20 gifted memberships. I'm so sorry. I was muted and I was like gassing you guys up. Typical me. Brandon, my VIP. Oh, I took yours away. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm not drunk. I'm just dumb. He's muted and powerless to stop. The AirPods are in. Ainsley, thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. And Shiki, thank you very much for cosplaying me. I was just saying, I used to hang out with cosplayers, so I do feel like I have no idea how they would react if I told them without like a hint of a troll. People cosplay me. Like somebody has cosplayed me before. They would just be like, what the fuck are you talking about, Randon? Giga Dramon 6, thank you very much for being a member for 12 months. 1 year being a member. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too. We're going to be drinking tonight. Yo, D, thank you very much for a super chat. Brandon, it was my birthday yesterday. Cheers to that and everyone here. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. I hope you had a great day. I hope you ate some good food and celebrated and people appreciated you. And it was good, I hope. Charlie, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Much appreciated. I'll admit I did cosplay at my last con. I think I saw one other person, yeah, like before, and it was like, what? It's crazy. Skybuns, good evening. Sky Limit, thank you very much for being a member for 16 months. Saku, thank you for the gifted membership. Let's... I have my my low-brow cooler, you know, for tailgating and such. Should be cold enough. I might just do tea. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Ice in this economy. Crack it open, Randy. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. The alcohol has been... I should ice... Let me ice this motherfucker. Hold on. Myrtleizer, thank you for joining membership. Yo, Froggy? Froggy? Froggy. Hello, hello. Alright, I got a cup here. I got a little mug. Fill up with ice. Alright. Around here, tailgating refers to following close behind a vehicle in front of you such that you're likely to hit their tailgate if they have one. Lawrence, I've heard of that as well. I'm not tailgating. I'm not driving right now. I'm in the comfort of my own home. But for me, tailgating is like, you know, where you're pre-gaming at an event. Usually a sporting event. And you're drinking in the back of your truck. So that you don't have to pay $80,000 and a kidney to get a beer, you know? Did you find your license? I did not. I did not. I did not. That is maybe a little more. Okay. All right. I'm ready to crack a cold one. Are you guys ready? Jonk, thank you very much for the raid. How you doing, brother? We're doing a drinking zatsudan. I'm getting loaded. I don't mind warm beer. I get looks because of it, like I'm some sort of heathen. I don't mind a warm beer. What are we drinking, brother? I am drinking whatever leftover alcohol I had in my house because I lost my fucking driver's license. I drove to the grocery store to get a 12-pack of Miller High Life, and I lost my driver's license somewhere. So I scurried back home and I, you know, tried to find the license, couldn't find it. I do have alcohol that I completely forgot about. It doesn't go bad, you know, it should be fine. Yeah, Lufa, I don't know how long I've been driving without a license. I have no idea. Micro Nightmare, thank you very much for joining membership. Thank you, thank you. PN Vamp, thank you very much for being a member for 10 months. This is exactly what I needed right now. Random Random's drinking party, let's go. Remember to drink water. I've got water as well. I've got water, and I'm gonna... Ooh. That's, yeah, that's liquor, for sure. Okay. Are you guys ready to crack one open? I'm gonna cut it with LaCroix. So I've got hard liquor here. I got vodka. I'm gonna cut it with some LaCroix. Driving with no license might be a problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna drive without a license. The first thing tomorrow on my day off, I'm gonna go to the DMV and I'm gonna get a replacement license because I don't think I know Pruno. Personally, I prefer drinking cerveza instead of losing my license. I'll get a brand new one at the DMV. First thing tomorrow. Not the DMV. Alright. Let's do a countdown and crack open the LaCroix. I'm gonna cut my vodka with, okay? Good luck at the DMV. I know, on my day off. The upshot is that I've been having a lot of fun streaming, so, you know, I have a fair amount of energy. Vodka, my beloved. I do like vodka. I do. They're gonna make him retake his driver's test for fun? Maybe. Maybe they should. I'm getting like geriatric, right? You don't hate streaming? I mean, I have a ton of energy right now. I don't know why. I've got a lot of... Oh! I did my first mini harvest. Hold on. All right. Let's crack open a cold one. Are you guys ready? Who has a drink? And they're gonna crack open along with me. Let's see his intro screen and immediately make him retake the test. It's true. All right. I'm gonna count down from 3, 2, 1, and then crack open a cold one, okay? I have water. That's perfectly fine as well. Perfectly fine as well. Oh, an acai! Yeah, sounds good. I have a can of non-alcoholic soda. Perfectly fine. All right, ready? I'm gonna count down, all right? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ooh. You guys hear that? All right. Pour myself. Ah, shit. I need something to stir this. Hold on. Hold on a second. Kale! You're exactly what I harvested. I harvested kale and I ate it and it was delicious. So good and so tasty. Oh, man. This scissor is a little rusty. There's a little rust on it and there's some tape, but I think I'm gonna have to stir my drink with this scissor. I harvested kale and I ate it. Oh, so good. If you like broccoli, you have no reason not to make kale. It's delicious. All right, I'm stirring it with my nice Kai scissors. Because anything that comes out of Japan is good, you know? All right, I'm stirring my drink with scissors. Plap, 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 get harvested. You do need to rewatch Trigun. I need to rewatch Trigun. All right. All right, I want to ask German people how to pronounce Prost, right? How do you pronounce? So salud is good, right? But I want to do Prost, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Proust? Prost? Prost? I don't know how to pronounce. Every time I pour a new drink, I want somebody else to teach me how to, you know, how to say Prost. We'll do Kampai. Danchi, I want you to teach me what the drinking, you know, how do you do it in Norway, you know? Is it Ost? Prost. I'm drinking. I made it a little too stiff, but that's fine. It's pretty good. A little stiff. In French, we say santé. I'll say it then too. Salud! Santé! We like stiff. We'll do King, just ask when you're ready. Tage! I don't know how to pronounce that. Filipinos go tage. I'm gonna level with you. I had Filipino friends, but that was when I was in Boy Scouts. So we're not getting drunk in Boy Scouts, you know? So I didn't think I got to that. Tagai? Tagai? You're laughing at me! Why are you laughing at me? I'm like 5 drinks in. We have to catch up to you. We have to catch up. You were in the wrong Boy Scouts? It's crazy. In Irish is, I guess you can phonetic it kind of is slanche. Slanche. I'm bad at pronunciation spellings. I can't read. Tagai. How was your day besides the licensing? Well, I harvested the kale because I was looking at, yo, Fleshy, we have to catch up and play like Fortnite or something together. Yeah, I'm doing a drinking zatsu. I think I have zatsu yips. I feel like anxious, and it's like, oh, maybe I've lost my touch, maybe I have nothing to talk about. So I'm gonna drink, and hopefully it'll get me all loosey, you know, a little loosey goosey, and then I could get the mojo back. I think I'm already feeling pretty good. Where's our picture? You're right, I already ate it. Heavily salted fish. Can I take a picture of my poop after I already ate the kale. I made a nice little stir fry. I cut it into little strips and I stir fried it. Send a pic of your belly. Don't take a pic of your poo? Okay, I will not. I'm excited. I think the zucchini is going to be the next thing that I harvest. Well, anyways, I harvested the kale because I was doing research on how to prune kale, and the research says that you shouldn't cut too early because that will stunt the plant, but when the plant is ready and it's going, if you don't regularly prune it, it'll actually decrease yield and increase you know, disease and stuff like that. So it's good for the plant to be stressed a little bit to you know, to harvest, and then it'll you know, push it in the right direction. Diagnosed with prostate cancer early after treated by Chad. What are you talking about? You stick your finger up my, you know, my sphinx and scratch out the cancer. Is crazy. Sushi, good evening. I did plant cucumbers. I planted 2 pickling cucumbers, and I planted well, they're 2 because they're like bunched together. I planted 1 pickling cucumber and 1 slicing cucumber. And I learned something interesting. I learned about did you know that, yeah, cucumber is really good. I'm gonna make pickles, and I'm gonna show you there's different cucumbers. Not only that, essentially I'm gonna blow your freaking mind. Good evening, by the way. So did you know that there are vegetables and fruit that will create a fruit that is like unfertilized? So it's like a chicken. You know how most chicken eggs are unfertilized? I assume that like this is kind of rare, but vegetables can do that as well. They can create a... So have you ever heard of an English cucumber? It's a delicious type of cucumber. Maybe one of the most delicious slicing cucumbers. The English cucumber is that type of fruit. The English cucumber is not fertilized. There's no egg, there's no seeds in it, right? And in English cucumber, if you fertilize it and it's like, you know, if it gets pollinated, the English cucumber looks really weird. It looks like a bad dragon. It's got like a bulb at the end of it, and it's like, are those balls? It's weird. So the English cucumber that you get at a grocery store and you eat it, that is a unpollinated, seedless, is tasty. It looks really weird if you pollinate it. It's weird, right? I don't know. Yo, Micro Nightmare, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. Pull up a chair, we're drinking. Does it have a monocle? I don't know. I don't know. Guns, good evening. Today I learned something new. I fucking love gardening. It's good. Make cucumber salads, please. They're so good. Oh, I'm gonna make pickles. I'm gonna put my super hot peppers into the pickles. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Plants are so weird. They kind of are, but I like them. Ah, smashed cucumber salad. That's a Japanese thing, right? Is it like a tataki kuri? Oh, this is our weeder. How are your tomatoes? My tomatoes are flowering, but they feel, my gut feeling is that they were stunted from early in the season, and now because it's so hot, they might be dying. Because they are potted above ground. They're in these giant, what would you call them? You know, like planter bowls. They're in these huge, like 20 gallon, whatever, 20 gallon like planter bowls, right? And it's hot, and not only is it hot, the planter bowls are black plastic, and the sun is hitting them, and I feel like my soil inside those planters is like crazy hot. It might be like over 100 degrees, which is when they start to die. No, they're plastic. They've got a good amount of drainage, but I need to figure out how to... Yeah, painting them white might be good. Insulating them might be good. I need to figure out how to save them. You could move them indoors if they're in pots. This thing is heavy, man. So I've got 4 of the really big ones and 4 of the smaller ones, 6 of the smaller ones for the other tomatoes. The big ones might be like 300 pounds. Something crazy. Just compensate with more water. Yeah, I've been watering them a lot, twice a day. I'm also afraid of like rotting the roots, you know? Because I don't know if it's draining fast enough. You need to lift the pots, get them gains, maybe. I read that if you have the inclination, you could just buy, I might have to go out pretty far, but you could buy a big bale of straw, like hay, right? And then basically create like a bunker around your pots, right? And that'll insulate them from the heat. It'll keep the direct sunlight off the pots and it'll keep it a lot cooler. So I might do that, but it's probably gonna cost me like $100 worth of hay. Fire hazard? That's my middle freaking name. They call me Randon Fire Hazard Nuring, you know? I love being zucchini neighbors with you. Ilkan Brett Andrews, thank you very much for the super chat. Much appreciated. Pull up a chair. We're chatting. Feeling good. You kind of can contact local farmers. Yeah. I need to get more drunk. Oh my god, they're roommates. Shelter them from the sun and the zombies. I pity the zombie that tries to go after my plants. I feel like I'm not gonna save any money making this. I spent way more money than I'm gonna get back in veggies, but I'm hoping next season, because I bought most of the stuff. Brandon, I didn't think it would burn that fast during, kind of. We're growing peppers, and so far we have just one tiny one growing on the whole plant. Nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that. This is a good hobby. I want to grow garlic. Garlic takes 200 days to grow. Yo, Dagda, thank you very much for the beer funds. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Shrimp, thank you very much for being a member for 7 months. Hello, Randon Fire Hazarding. Hello, hello, Shrimp. Xenoburbs, thank you very much for joining membership. Thank you. But yeah, that's why cottage core and anarcho-primitive fantasies don't work. Agriculture at scale is always more efficient. Yeah. I was thinking, I mean, I already told you guys this, right? Like, I had this fantasy that I could just grow what I eat, and then I calculated how many calories I eat a year, and I would need to grow like 1,200 pounds of potatoes. And I was like, oh, pretty good. I'm projected to get about 100 pounds of potatoes. How many potatoes? That might be pretty close to what I need for the year. And it's like, you need 1,200 pounds of potatoes for yourself. And that's still not enough. You need like other shit too. And it's like, man. Yes, I started the herb garden. So I got chives, green onions. I've got sage, oregano, rosemary, thyme. I've got 2 types of basil, both Thai and Italian, and I got parsley. The cilantro bolted. I've given up on the cilantro. I, for the life of me, can't get cilantro to grow properly. It just immediately flowers and then I'm fucked, you know? I think I've wasted like $15 on, I fuck with basil. Basil is good. Have you guys ever heard of African blue basil? I want to grow that, but I can't find it anywhere. Will you be naming the herb garden? That's a good point. I should name my herbs, you know? Matthew, thank you very much for the super chat. I have yet to survive long enough to harvest my crops in Zomboid, a shameful display. I got to cabbage harvesting point once. I was like, but I wasn't playing on apocalyptic, I was playing on survival mode, which is like baby mode for the people that are really into Zomboid. Mowo, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Much appreciated, much appreciated. What did I want to talk about? African blue basil. I desperately want to find Verdandi. I don't think it's actually in Africa. It's a hybrid of two different basils. One from Africa, and I think one is like a European Italian basil. So the African blue is a hybrid of two different basil plants, and it is sterile. It is a basil plant that will flower, but it'll never, you know, it'll never create seeds. So you can't find the seeds of an African blue basil. The only way to get more African blue basil. Oh, Fleshy! Fleshy, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Oh, you're too kind. Oh, you sniped a bunch of regulars. You also sniped Foo Fighter of the Merchants Guild. I love that name. Yes, Sushi, you have to propagate cuttings of African blue basil. There is no way to grow it from seed. The only way to get the seed of an African blue basil is to get the two different basil plants, make them kith, right? And then their seeds will make an African blue basil, but the blue basil will never create its own seeds. I can't find one anywhere near where I live, and I don't trust Etsy. I don't trust Etsy, so like I don't know. It's hard. There's plenty of propagating chat. Don't worry. Yeah. El Mangaka, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. You guys are showering me with love tonight. Thank you. I'm getting more confident. So what's the benefit of African blue basil? It is a true perennial. It is a true perennial. For those of you that don't know, basil is an annual plant. Sometimes it can be what's it called, biennial. It can survive 2 years at the most. But a basil plant will flower and then it'll die. That's just what it does. Sometimes it takes 2 years to flower, but it will never just sit in your garden and like live forever, right? So the blue basil is a true perennial in that like if you plant it, it will never die like from old age. It won't flower and die as long as you know, keep it in a warm spot and you keep watering it. It'll just stay forever. I've heard that the flavor is okay. It's a little bit herbal and medicinal. So it doesn't taste exactly like a standard Italian Genoese basil. So if you're looking for that, it's not really that, but it does taste good, but it's not similar. What are we drinking? So I got hooch, I got old vodka, and I'm cutting it with LaCroix. It's actually green RGB. It's like green and a little purple. Eh, baby modo, kimoy. Anyway. I need to find it. Do you want to attract Filipinos in your area to give you good food? Boy, do I have a plant for you. What plant? What are you talking about? What plant? What are we talking about? Momo, are you going to sleep? What LaCroix flavor? Blackberry. Blackberry LaCroix. I'm also interested. Plant Malunge. Moringa oleifera. What is Malunge? Let's look it up. I think I'm ready for drink 2. Ooh, what is this? It's a short-lived, fast-growing, drought-resistant tree of the family Moringaceae, native to northern India and used extensively in Southeast Asia. What does it taste like? As an invasive species, although listed as an invasive species in several countries, one source reports that M. oleifera has not been observed invading intact habitats or displacing native flora, should be regarded at present as a widely cultivated species with low invasive potential. Oh, interesting. But what does it taste like? What does it taste like? Culinary. The seeds can be removed from mature pods, cut and cooked for consumption. In Nigeria, the seeds are prized for their bitter flavor. They are commonly added to sauces or eaten as a fried snack. The edible seed oil may be used in condiments or dressing. Ooh, a little bit bitter? Okay, okay. It tastes like burning. How does it taste, Ved? Does it taste good? Yo, Lulu, thank you very much for being a member. Portugal usually says saud or anosa. This one's for us. Sometimes we also recite funny quotes and chants. Cheers, cheers. Don, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. The only alcohol I have right now is a bottle of Gilby's Gin from 1971, bottoms up. Are you drinking with me? I think I'm ready for drink number 2. It's pretty hot. Have you guys been in the middle of the fuck? Oh, so cool. It does taste like if grandma was a drink. Butt chug your vodka. I know what you're talking about. Ooh, I'm getting a little tipsy. Right. 2 shots of vodka. Glug, 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 glug. Stir it with my Kai scissors, you know? Who else decorates their home in orc core? That's me. That's me, brother. I'm doing 2 weeks sober right now for lock-in purposes. I procrastinated for 6 months. I'm sorry for tempting you if I did. Hopefully you're not tempted by my, you know, numbskullery. Danchi, could you teach me how to say, you know, how do you do like a salute? How do you do like a drinking cheer? I know there's alcoholic Arizona. Skull. Pronounced skull. Skull! Hopefully I didn't butcher that. I probably butchered it. Oh, I'm getting kind of loose. It's good. I'll do the Japanese one too. Kanpai! Perfect pronunciation. Thank you, thank you. You curse his ancestors! No! No! No. I want to try the fruit punch one. Yeah. That reminds me, I should talk to my uncle. He runs a distillery. I can make my own whiskey. That's crazy. Doesn't whiskey take like 10 years to make? Well, I guess you don't have to age it, but it needs to be aged minimum a little bit, right? A year, 2 years? Make mead, it's better. Because mead does sound pretty good. Soy tofu, thank you very much for the super chat. Meow, 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 meow. Mark the Undead, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh, you sniped a couple people that I don't recognize. Aha, I'm now aware of your existence because of Mark. Battle Doge, thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. Glad Midsummer, time for schnapps and songs, indeed. Shank Mugen, how you doing, brother? Unusual to see you streaming during morning hours for me. From this point forward, I'm gonna try to do an Asia time stream every Sunday. You know? I think I will try to make that into my regular... I think if I do an Asia time stream any other day, you know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then it's harder for me to stream the following day at 10 a.m. So I think the Sunday system works the best for me. Don, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. Tetralion, thank you very much for joining membership. Oh boy. Your schedule is stable now? It is. I feel like I'm back into it. The next step, which might start next week or maybe the week after, depending on how Casper is recovering, is we need to start doing weekly collabs again. We were going to be like, we'll do weekly collabs, and then every week it'll switch. One on my channel, one on his channel, one on my channel, and then I got sick. He got sick. He's going to some... Did he go to a convention or something? Like, he's been busy, you know? So we just keep putting it off. I want to do a karaoke, but I want it to be on his channel, so I'm less embarrassed, you know? For whatever reason, if it's on his channel, I'll be less embarrassed. So that's what I was thinking. Yo, Rico. Thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. 20 months of being a Randomite. Thank you, Green Fuzzy Ball. I am a Green Fuzzy Ball. Thank you for being with me through thick and thin. I appreciate it. Pat Ducky, medium rare chicken. Thank you so much for the double gifted memberships. Okay, we'll ask him to make you karaoke every collab. I mean, we could do like a, yo, Backstreet Boys. We should do that. By the Orc God, I miss Casper. I'm starved. Please feed me. We'll do collab. I want to do a more scheduled one. I want to start dealing drugs again. In video games, in Minecraft. Oh, I want to talk about this shit. I watched a freaking Minecraft movie. That movie was ass. That movie was really bad. Why did you tell me to watch that movie? You tricked me. You tricked me into thinking one of you guys, I think it was you, Danchi, one of you guys tricked me into saying that it was good. And I watched it and that movie was really bad. The best part of that movie was before they got into the Minecraft world. I was more interested in the Idaho location of the real world. It was crazy. The potato chip factory with the creepy, you know, there's like a giant potato chip factory and then there's like a huge potato with a creepy look on its face. And it looks like my emote. It looks like that caught emote. Hold on. Do I have it? It looks like this. Yeah, Chuggy the potato looks like my that's what it looks like. That was my favorite part. Chuggy was my favorite part of the Minecraft movie. Charlie, thank you so much for the super chat. Chugga Chuggy! That movie, it felt like a 10-minute YouTube skit in an hour-long movie. Kind of. It kind of did. What other things did I like? I like I like the vice principal. She had the best line in the entire movie, which was, "Oh, you're not gonna sue me, are you? Everybody seems to sue me when I run them over in my Jeep Grand Cherokee." Weird, unnecessary product placement. It's like, oh, a Jeep Grand Cherokee, huh? Did you stay after the credits? I did not. As soon as the fucking movie ended, I'm not gonna lie to you. As soon as the movie ended, I shut down my TV and I had a rage fap. You know? The movie made me so fucking angry. I had to cool down with some dojins, you know? It was bad. It's a bad movie. I did like Chuggy and I loved the vice principal. And I thought Jason Momoa had a pretty good arc. I guess his arc was okay. I'm getting buzzed, man. I'm allowed to say what I want, you know? Sous vide chicken? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? get buzzed, idiot. Kind of. That face is actually a reference to a really old Minecraft fan video, which is incidentally 18 plus. I don't know anything about Minecraft culture. I don't know anything about Minecraft fandom. I don't know anything about, no, that's a legend. It's like, I don't know what that's referring to. I just have no fucking idea. I know Redstone, you know. I know Redstone. That's a dead YouTuber. Did they have a hero? What the fuck is hero grind? All I do is mine diamonds in huge grids. That guy was an old YouTuber who died a few years ago. Oh. Yo, Bibinka Bear. Good evening, good evening. How are the drinks? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm getting there. I just got back from Offkai and it was so fun meeting the other randomites. How did Offkai go? How did it go? I'm gonna level with you guys. I don't really see myself ever going to a con ever again. It would have to be, I can't imagine what would cause me to go to one in real life. If you went to Offkai, I hate you, take me next time. Even virtually? I guess I could virtually go, but I don't know. Did you see the guy cosplaying? I did not. I didn't see a picture. I will check as soon as I'm done with the stream. Lugia, thank you very much for being a member for 20 months. Take a sip in my stead since I can't drink due to meds. No problem. A lot of people are drinking tea, water, you know, a LaCroix, a soft drink, a soda. That's perfectly fine. It was fun. The community was so chill. Is it significantly different from an... All right, I had a question for the people that have gone or went this year. So, Offkai is a con for VTubers. VTubers are streamers. So, in my mind, Offkai is more like TwitchCon than, say, I don't know, Otakon or Anime Expo or whatever, right? Is that true? Did you find that to be true? Is Offkai more like TwitchCon? TwitchCon... I'm gonna say something, and I mean no disrespect. So if your feelings are hurt, I mean no disrespect, right? TwitchCon smelled way better than Otakon. There's like an aroma. There's a pungent smell that comes from an anime convention that I do not like. I don't like that. I hate that. I hate everything about it, right? I went to a TwitchCon, and the TwitchCon, it was better. You know, there's still a little bit of a smell, but not as bad. The people that went to Offkai this year, can you comment? On a scale of Anime Expo to TwitchCon, where was that the smell? You know? Mr. Vile the Crocodile, thank you very much for being a member for 1 whole year. Hello, Randon. Seeing your green mug in my notifications always makes my day. I'm happy that that's the case. I'm really thankful that you guys have stuck with me through thick and thin, you know? And a lot of thin. It was Randon out of 10? Oh no. Rico, thank you very much for the super chat. Randon, I need you to physically go to a con so that I can redeem my 60 seconds of... That's another reason why I can never go to a convention in... Because I will abide by that, you know? No firearms, no bladed weapons unless I'm wearing chainmail. But otherwise, you don't have to worry about, you know, you could beat the shit out of me for 60 seconds. I'm so afraid of human stench. I have vomited before from medium rare chicken. I don't think I've ever... Wait, have I ever vomited? Let me think. No, I've vomited before to human stench. Swap meet bathroom. Somebody had ripped the doors off of the stalls. Yes, I have vomited in that situation. Swap meet bathroom. Yeah. When was the last time you threw it up? think I got vomiting drunk in Japan. Was that like 2 years ago? Something like that? Simply take a few puffs before the con, you'll be all good, no matter how many attendees ship scouring trust. I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't smell anything, but there was a whole floor dedicated to parties that had a scent. Ah, then it does sound like TwitchCon. Take a huge rip from your neon gravity bong. Tell me why hangovers in your 30s hit different negative. I think it's because I have a theory that dehydration, like people become more dehydrated as they're older. We drink less water as we age. Liver go to sleep. I don't know about that. Wait, very true. Everybody is so dehydrated when they're old. That's where the wrinkles come from? Maybe. Dr. Wowie, thank you very much for the super chat. Unfortunately, basic human hygiene is lost on most congoers, though not as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh players. They made it mandatory to shower before entering. At Offkai? I respect it if it's at Offkai. I do shower twice a day. Almost every day I shower twice a day. Minimum once a day. Oh yeah, one of the parties at Offkai had a drink named after you, but apparently it was Coors with green food coloring. Oh, tell me that Nebula tried it. They couldn't even make a Miller High Life. It had to be Coors. They couldn't even make it a High Life. Oh my god. How dare they? Not even a Midori Sour. I'm okay with it being a beer, but at least make it like, you know, a beer that I would drink. Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering, Warhammer, the games that I know that require showers before tournaments. That's insane. Smash Brother tournaments are the worst smell I've ever smelled. What's the worst smell I've ever smelled? Let me think. Swap meet bathroom, up there. Blue Moon is good. Blue Moon is pretty good. What beer would you drink? Commercial beer? I like Miller High Life. I like Shiner Bock. I like Yingling. When I was poor and in college, I used to drink a ton of PBR. It made my farts smell rancid. It was really bad. On a positive note, Serenites are such good eggs. They made Offkai such a heartwarming experience because you're pretty cool. I'm really happy to hear that, you know? I had an inkling. I had an inkling that you guys were just a good bunch, you know? I have issues with like fandoms. I hate the fandoms that attack people, you know? For whatever reason, right? I'm happy that you guys are the good types that don't go around attacking people. It's just, you know? We don't attack people, we attack you. I'm telling you, that's the way to do it. In a post-apocalyptic scenario, just keep me in a cage, you know, and make me dance for your entertainment. That's all you need, you know? All right. I'm gonna take a sip of some water. Ooh. I'm going through this vodka. Adrenaline Tooth, good evening, good evening. It's a fine Sunday for some beer and whiskey, indeed. I might switch to one of my beers in a second. Let's get a little bit more. Yes. I'm gonna finish off my LaCroix. There's almost no LaCroix left. That's fine. Zooks make zucchini chocolate muffins my favorite. A zucchini chocolate muffin? I will look up a recipe and I'll try to make one. I am not a baker by any mean. Like, I am not... I've tried baking once and I failed. So I don't have any faith in my ability to bake. Zucchini and sugar go well together? Okay, okay. You got them cakes? So thank you, thank you. About to finish a degree in media studies and I've been on Tumblr for 10 years and man, modern day fandoms are so terrible to each other. It makes the whole wholesome randomness even more yay. Yeah! Yeah! I don't know. There's a reason why I, as an individual, my entire life have avoided fandoms. And I just enjoy my, you know, my anime, my books, my movies. I enjoy my TV shows. I enjoy everything in a vacuum. Because I'm scared to engage with people because I don't want them to yell at me because I don't like their favorite character, you know? It's weird. I hate when they fight about ships and stuff. It's uncomfy, man. I don't like fighting. I don't like fighting. It makes me uncomfy. Bocce the orc on telly. Are you gonna make ratatouille with your future harvest? I want to. I've got the eggplant. I've got the San Marzano tomatoes. I've got zucchinis, both yellow and green. I could probably try, but I don't know if it would taste good. Lugia, thank you very much for the super chat. The worst smell I've ever had to deal with was when a trucker at my job took off his boot and his foot degloved because he didn't know he had gangrene. After emergency took him, I had to clean the place. You were smelling rotting human flesh? That's crazy. That sounds ridiculous. Holy shit. Yep, I think you win. Oh god, it's fear and hunger IRL, kind of. What's degloved? Soy tofu. Degloved means your skin has rotten to the point where it could just slip off of your like muscles and fat. The skin just like slips off like a fucking banana peel. It doesn't need to be rotten, just pulled off. Ugh. Ugh. It doesn't need to be rotted. Machinery accidents can do it too. Oh my god. There's absolutely a debuff in fear and hunger. How do you not notice that? Yarr! That'll replace the squid in me nightmares. It's not always rot, sometimes physical injury. I don't even want to know, man. That is crazy. Starting to feel pretty good. Ever gonna revisit Funger 1 or 2? Funger 1, I'm pretty comfortable leaving it because I think I got what was considered like a true ending. My Funger 1 character was you, it was Ved. I remember that. He kept pooping blood. Fear and Hunger 2, I got a non-ending. I got not a bad ending, but like not the real ending, right? So Fear and Hunger 2, I might revisit to get like a real ending. Here's a phrase I read long ago on a medical subreddit: deglove the penis. Reglove it! Reglove it! Triple glove that fucker. That's crazy. Oh yeah, Moa got me a Funger Tarot deck from a con in Southeast Asia. That sounds awesome. Jesus Christ, I'd rather die than see that. Kind of. Make me suffer. Let's keep the vibes silly. Let's the horrors are unceasing, degloved penis, but let's remain silly. True rage fab. You can't spell degloved penis without love. Where's the love? Where there's the love. Stop saying it. Oh no. I'm gonna need more vodka. Bring back the silly and whimsy. I'm in so much pain. The Minecraft movie. I thought the first 20 minutes of it were better than the actual you're in the Minecraft world, because I think the real world was something about it was really funny. I don't know. Not that. Chicken jockey? Please, I need whimsy people in my life. Keep dying. Didn't a woman have sex with a villager in that movie? I think so, but I skipped it because I had to rage fab after I was done watching it. 2 shots of vodka, pours half the bottle. I did that meme, Gray. Father, what is your mixed drink of choice? Ooh, I like a gin and tonic or a vodka tonic, but I think I prefer gin and tonic. You can't really mess up a gin and tonic. It's a nice and simple drink. Gin and gin. Mr. Moopsy, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? Dang, you're one civilized orc. I wouldn't call myself civilized. You ever heard of a green tea shot? No. What is that? Have you ever tried spiritus? No. Been at cinema with a French to cringe at that movie. Genuinely felt like ADHD kid. That's what Fleshy said. Fleshy said it felt like a TikTok fever dream. I think that's a good way to describe it. I like Fireball, vodka, and hard cider. Oh my god. It's like a liver killer. Dutch Chairman. Good evening, good evening. Good morning. Still too early for drinking on my side of the world, but can't beat a classic rum and coke. I do like a rum and coke. I do like me a good rum and coke. My favorite drink is Fireball and Baja Blast. Call that a Baja Blast wave. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Have you ever had soju before? I have. Actually, Casper gave me soju with, what did he call it? He called it something and I was like, I ain't gonna have that. And he was like, no, it's good. I swear. And I was like, you're not gonna trick me. That sounds like ass. That sounds like actual ass. He called it, yes, I think that's what it was, Sushi. He said yogurt soju. And I was like, I ain't gonna eat that. I ain't gonna drink that. You can never make me drink that. I would rather die than drink that. And then I drank it and it was pretty good. Listen. He called it yogurt soju. I'm imagining like a Greek yogurt, you know? I'm imagining like he took a Chobani strawberry, you know, yogurt cup and he fucking poured soju into it and he mixed it and he's gonna shove it down my throat. Like he's waterboarding me. That's what I meant. That's what he made it sound like. I don't know why it tastes so good when that's what it sounds like he's gonna do, you know? It did taste really good. I almost spat out my whiskey. I was just like, where's the fucking yogurt? And he's like, it's in there. That's what it tastes like. It's like, that is not any yogurt that I've ever had in my entire fucking life, my guy. That is not like any yogurt that I've ever had in my life. The consistency of Coom, exactly. It is crazy. Any Strong Zero fans? Is Strong Zero the 9% canned alcohol. Strong Zero is a trader drink. If you want a really fancy, boozy kind of chocolate milk, I recommend looking up Brandy Alexander. That does sound pretty good. Do love me some chocolate milk. Some chalky milk. Owen Aeon, thank you very much for the raid. Hello. I'm just chatting tonight. Didn't you get absolutely shit-faced on Strong Zeros? I did. And I bashed my forehead. The doorways in Japan are like way too low. And when I'm sober, I could duck. And I like almost broke my nose. It was crazy. It was very close to the bridge of my nose. I almost broke my fucking nose. My forehead tanked most of it. I got a concussy, I'm telling you. It's crazy, man. I think I gotta crack open a beer soon. I want some water. I'm on my 4th Mike's Hard Lemonade tonight, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's just a Monday, right? Just a lazy Monday tomorrow. Are you sober? No, I'm not drunk, but I'm beyond lightly buzzed. I would say like I'm fully buzzed, heading towards drunk. Already? I mean, I've been doing a 50-50 LaCroix vodka split, and I cleared my first can of LaCroix. So I've just had 12 fluid ounces of vodka. I'm like 12 fluid ounces of vodka in. 2 shots of vodka. Ask Gray. 2 Orcish shots of vodka in. Ugh. Which LaCroix? A blackberry LaCroix. A black raz, I don't know. Oh shit, later guys, I gotta take my mother to an exam in a hospital in 5 hours? Oh no. If you were drinking, you gotta sober up, brother. 2 Orcish shots and 2 green cores? Yeah. What did I want to talk about? Gardening? Farming? I think the thing that I want to upgrade my setup with next year, not this year, is I want to do automated drip feed watering. With like a timer, you know? Gooning? I'm not going to goon on my crops. Those are you guys. What are you going to cook with your harvest? Oh man. I am so excited that the thing that I'm most excited for are my German butterball potatoes. They hyped them up. They're like, you're never going to be able to eat a store potato again once you eat the German butterball because it just tastes so much better. I'm looking forward to the potatoes. I'm going to try to save my tomatoes and jar them. Although I looked up a method and a lot of people say that if you boil them or cook them in an oven, you can slip off the skin of the tomato and it's like, you know, peeled, and then shove them into a gallon Ziploc bag and then freeze them. And when you need to cook and make a tomato sauce, you could just pull a couple of those bad boys out of the freezer, throw them into, you could deglove the tomato as it were, and then, so instead of jarring them, which is safer from an electricity standpoint, freezing them might be even better. I believe you score an eggs, boil, and ice bath them. Exactly. So I was thinking about jarring them with a little basil and lemon juice and then jar them. But then I might get like, you know, I might food poison myself. I think it might be safer just to, you know, deglove them and then freeze them. What do you think? And then when I need to make a sauce, I could just pop a couple of those bad boys out of the freezer and then melt them and then smash them. Murky Mercs, thank you very much for the raid. Lizky on YouTube has a good video of what she does with her tomato harvest. I am looking into it. Reduce water and make a tomato paste. That's a step up on the tech tree. Yeah. I need to like think about how I'm gonna preserve most of my harvest. How come lemon juice aren't tomatoes really already acidic? Medium rare chickens, because if you wanted to jar it and leave them at room temperature, you need a certain level of acidity in the liquid or else they will rot. You know? You have to sterilize your ball mason jars and then you have to put in enough, you know, acidic solution into it or else they'll, you know. Good to see you again, Brandon. Hope all is well. I'm doing good. I'm drinking. I feel like I've fully recovered and I'm in a good place right now, I think. If the tomato plants die, I'll cry. They're definitely in too hot a situation right now. If they were in the ground, I think they would still be growing pretty well. But in their giant pots, the soil inside the pots are overheating because it's not in the ground, right? So it might be over 100 degrees soil temperature, which is not good for tomatoes. So I need to find a way to cool it down real quick or I might lose my entire tomato harvest. I heard that vinegar went from 5 to 4% or something and is screwed with canning. Is that true? I would believe that, but I didn't hear about that myself because I was, you know, I've only recently adopted the gardener lifestyle. Father, can I have a tobacco plant? It tastes like grandma. Oh my god, it does taste like grandma. They're eating grandma. Work tomorrow, gotta pass out, have a lovely stream. Gojikins, thank you for stopping by, I appreciate it. I mean, I've always grown hot peppers, so I do feel like if I'm doing well right now, it's because I've grown hot peppers for maybe like 8 or 9 years. So I know the basics of how to grow a plant. And, you know, like if I were to give you the super basic tip that applies to everything, it's that overwatering is worse than underwatering. Plants are designed to be underwatered, right? But overwatering is like very, very bad. Like they're not used to that. They can't handle that. And that's something a lot of people learn their first year of gardening or taking care of any plant. How do you know you overwater? Well, again, that depends on the plant. For example, cranberries and celery. I don't know if you know this or not. Cranberries and celery, they're designed to, like, not designed. Cranberries and celery evolved to grow in a swamp. So you can't overwater a cranberry or a celery. You can underwater them because they'll die. But most things that you want to grow, tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, watermelons, right? All of those plants, you do not want to overwater them. How can you tell that it's overwatered? The tip that I've heard is that if you take a good old fistful of soil where your plant is planted and you squeeze it real hard in your fist, right? And water is coming out, it's overwatered. And if you let go of your fist and it immediately crumbles in your hand, then it's dust, it's dry, right? You want it to like kind of look like the contours of your fingers when you squeeze it like that. Like it kind of maintains the shape of your fingies. And it doesn't crumble. It's like that's good. It's moist. It'll keep its little shape, but it's not dripping water as you squeeze it. But again, it varies from plant to plant, right? Some plants want dripping soil. Some plants don't. Hot peppers are crazy to yield. Yeah, my Carolina Reaper plants would have a very, very intense 2 weeks of yield, and they would yield like maybe Maybe like 100 to 150 peppers per plant. Something crazy. Fun fact, rice does not need to be grown in a wetland. It's just the only one that can survive, so rice can be overwatered to the extreme and still grow happily as long as the soil is healthy. Yes, and I also read that like you could do things like crab and fish culture. So you could be raising crabs and fish alongside the rice and you get like a double harvest. It's good. Rice is so cool. I love rice. I do love rice. It's pretty good. Ed Stevens, thank you very much for the super chat. From a non-gardener opinion, maybe put some ice cubes in the soil if that could work. Ah, and like gradually water it? Maybe. But I do think soil temperature is super important. Something that I just learned this year, and I think Andrew will be like, you dummy, right? Whenever I saw like a recommended temperature zone for a plant, like usually on the side of a package, they'll show you like it should grow in 60 to 80 degree weather, right? I thought that meant air temperature. I thought that meant like I look it up on fucking Weather Underground and it's like that's the temperature. No, that temperature that you see on the side of a package for seeds is the soil temperature, which makes sense if you think about it, right? And the soil temperature can either be way hotter or way colder than the air temperature. It could mean a lot of different things. Yeah, my grandpa's farm had crabs, but they were not really kept for the harvest. Yeah, they're good at getting rid of pests, right? Yeah. I used to fish with crabs as bait. Wrasse. Yes, King, you're speaking my language. Rick Dominator, thank you very much for joining membership. I've never heard of raising crabs and rice paddies. Yeah, little crabos. You telling me a crab fished this rice? Yeah. You used to fish with Vienna sausages as bait as a kid. Yes! How did you know that? Well, I didn't fish for fish. What I did was we took we took a tent peg, right? We took a tent peg, or sometimes like wooden chopsticks from our local Chinese restaurant, and we drilled a hole and like we tied a string through it, and then we stuck Vienna sausages onto the peg, onto the chopstick, threw it into the water, and then you get a crayfish, crawfish. They would pinch and eat at the thing, and then you could pull them up, and then, you know. Apparently fish suffer up to 22 seconds of intense pain when removed from the water. Makes me feel like I was definitely an asshole child. Is that true? Is that true? I don't want a fish to suffer. I just want to eat it, you know? I wish I could just go down there, hang out with a fish, gain its trust, treat it to a really nice, you know, Italian dinner, you know, booze it up a little bit, get it nice and sleepy, and then dagger through the spine, right? The base of the skull, and then eat it. Give it like one really good final day. I need to protect the fish from you. Not gonna take them out for some sushi. This is crazy. Go fishing like Dave the Diver, kill them underwater. That was a really good game. What fish you get there, rainbow trout? That's so much worse. Why is it worse? Don't you already have the dinner? Take the fish out to a lobster dinner. That's how I like my meat. Great life in one bad day. Kind of. Kind of. I was thinking about getting chickens, but I just don't think it would save money. And I would rather just buy the compost. You know? I think the chicken might fall dangerously close to my reluctance to get a pet, because I don't think I should be trusted with a pet. Chickens are super expensive to raise. And I feel like I wouldn't do right by them. I feel like I would not give them the attention, you know? Don, thank you very much for the super chat. I show you to my boyfriend like a specimen. He thinks you're so funny. He has good taste. He's a gentleman and a scholar, and he has good taste. How about a pet rock? Wasn't that a scam? Wasn't that a scam? My neighbor's chickens swallow mice whole. They're scary. Oh my god. Just pick up a rock, bro. You're a scam. No, I have a pet rock and he's very smart. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Alright. I'm gonna crack open a beer. What the fuck is... What is this shit? This is some highbrow ass shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because it might indicate, like, locally where I am. What is this highbrow shit? It's like a craft beer. I don't know. Don't worry about it. A gentleman and a scholar versus a rapscallion and a fiend? Kind of. A knave. Guys, he lives in Detroit? I wish. Okay. Is anybody ready to crack open a new drink? Or should I just crack it open and be done with it? I'm just a stinky little baby. Opening my soda? Okay. Take him to Detroit. No! No, not Detroit! No! Work starts in 20 minutes. Done. Alright. I'll count down from 3. Alright? You guys ready? I'm still hydrating from an Offkai hangover, so I'll crack open another water. Yeah, please do. Water is perfectly fine. Alright. You guys ready? Robert, are you ready? Ruka. Hello, hello. All the best and have a great week. I'm having a pretty good... I had a pretty good week this week. I had the family thing I needed to take care of, but other than that, I had a pretty good week. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. That's the stuff. Smells fancy. It is really bitter. Is over 7% alcohol. Skull! Tagai! Skull! Tagai! Easy white tiger. Are you a sweet, fruity, sour, or bitter man? Want to know a British chant? Hawks, please. Give me the British chant. I like sour. I like my beer to be vaguely urine flavored, you know? I don't want my beer to be fancy. Sprays milk over water. White or yellow urine? Up your bum, no babies! Is that an actual British chant for drinking? Is that actually... I don't get it. Woo-hoo! One I've heard a lot. Up your bum, no babies. I do fear children. It's true. I do fear children. Shiopi apparently is a British beer chant. I smile at babies. Children aren't real. You're not the only one. Children attack your insecurities. Yeah, they do. They do. Well, my nieces are nice. They're just kind of psycho. I don't think my nieces have ever like been mean to me or insulted me, but they're just kind of scary, right? Kids are cruel. Runs in the family. What have children ever done for me? Oh no. That's nasty. I apologize. I should mute the burps. Elaborate? Well, Ved, you guys have heard the story about Bun Bun, right? My niece has been cooking her beloved pet rabbit. Not pet rabbit. It's a stuffed bunny. Brandon, your burps have a durian smell. My niece has a little stuffed bunny rabbit toy named Bun Bun. And she has a little cook set. It's like a little kitchen play set, right? With like a gas range and like, you know, plastic knives that are not sharp and, you know, like carrots that are chopped into pieces, and you could just pretend that you're cooking. It's like a little cooking kitchen set. So I walked up to her and I was just like, what are you cooking, little guy, right? And then she looked at me and she opened the little pot and her stuffed bunny was in there and she goes, Bun Bun. And I'm like looking horrified, right? And then she closes the pot and she goes back to chopping up her carrots and she goes, but she's not done yet. It's like, oh my God. She's not done yet. I think Jimmy, don't hold me to this, but I think Jimmy went vacation in Canada and he got his kid Bun Bun from like a cool little shop in Canada, like a handmade bunny toy, right? And at one point she lost it and she was like, I'm gonna die. Bun Bun is my life. I'm gonna fucking die. And she didn't say fuck, but she's like, she didn't get over it. And my mom told my brother, oh, kids will get over it. Like, she's gonna forget in a week. Don't worry about it. And a week passed and she's just like comatose, you know? She just like would not drop it. And Jimmy was like, what do I do? Like, she's not eating anymore. And then my sister was like, Jimmy, remember that time you only ate French fries for 2 years and we tried to starve you out of it and you almost died because you refused to eat anything but French fries? And he's like, yeah. He's like, that's your daughter. So maybe you should find Bun Bun too. And he deadass flew up to Canada, went to that same shop, and then he got 3 extra Bun Buns and came down. And then he gave her the Bun Bun too. She called it Stunt Bun. She like started eating again and she's like, this is not Bun Bun, this is Stunt Bun. Like Bun Bun Stunt Double. So that's the story. Apparently they make stuffed animals different up in Canada. I don't know. They put crack in that shit. Sprinkle some crack on the stuffed animal and like the kids will love it, you know? It's like no other stuffed animal. You know? You gotta get that. She understands the concept of stunt doubles. That's the most terrifying thing. Yeah, absolutely. For pets, we use catnips. For the kids, it's just crack. How old is this kid again? She is now... I'm so old. I think she's a teenager now. She's either 12 or 13. This was like 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago? I don't know. She's like 5 or 6 or something like that. Blood. Have you told her about the lore of Beast Wars? Oh my god. Dinobot and Rat Trap? 10 years, 2 weeks, who knows anymore? Does she know what you do? Do they watch you? They want to be YouTubers. I muted that burp. That was a good one. Randox! Maximize! No. Randox! Terrorize! Degloved! They want to be YouTubers. So. Is what it is, you know. Dutch Chairman, thank you so much for the super chat. Randon, I'm about to go get groceries. Do I need to get you some extra drinks? I think I'm good for tonight, but I appreciate it. Why don't you get yourself, like, you know, something real nice but non-alcoholic. There's always like these super fancy drinks. They're like $11, and it's like, why would I do that? I could just drink water. But I'm always kind of like, is it worth $11? Oh my god, I'm at 2? Oh, I've still got 30 minutes. It's fine. I think I was just overthinking zatsudan. Really what it just comes down to is we just gotta shoot the shit. We just gotta chat. Grab some crackers and a vodka. Along with the Miller High, the High Life, I bought chips and I bought, you know, snacking, you know, drinking snacks, and I had to scurry out of the freaking grocery store, and I don't have fucking drinking snacks. Favorite chip flavor? Salt and vinegar. No question. Salt and vinegar is like #1 my favorite chip flavor. Oh, so good. I'm a paprika head. I want to grow and grind my own paprika. It does sound good. So you hate seasonings? I do like seasonings, I do. I like salt and vinegar because I want my chip, you know. I'm unsubscribing, worst take. It's so good though, man. It's so good. Have you had Lay's all dressed? It's so rare but so good. All right, you want me to give you the #1 potato chip flavor? I want my chip to hurt me. Yeah. All right. You want my #1 like rare chip flavor that you won't find, you know? You guys are gonna fucking judge me for this. Ugh. Shit, I forgot to mute that. I love biscuits and gravy Lay's potato chips. Have you ever eaten that? The biscuits and gravy chips are so fucking good. Oh, so good. Of course I love biscuits and gravy. Yeah, so good. Throwing tomatoes at the screen. I knew it. I have to do a potato chip flavor tier list. My man, you get it? It's so good. The crazy thing is it actually tastes like biscuits and gravy. How do they do it? It's a fucking potato chip. Base take resubscribing. I heard that in Japan, packaging in Japan, the object has to be roughly the same size as what's in the bag. Have you guys heard this? Like, they're not allowed to make the thing really big, so the potato chips images on the side of the bag is like roughly the same size as the potato chip in, you know? That's crazy. I'd sell you to Satan for one biscuit and gravy chip. This is pretty good. I would want to try to import a potato chip to Japan and make the image of the potato chip on the bag so huge that it's like pixelated, you know? Like I didn't use a Clip Studio file that could vector, you know, that was made with vector so you could infinitely make it larger. It's just like a fucking pixelated potato chip. Flack Attack, welcome back. Happy to see you. I'm in a good mood. Try wild chips made of chicken breast, but in chip form. So it's not made out of potatoes, it's made out of chicken. Sounds pretty good. Orcs chips, make it real. I heard in Japan they use cut fruit to signify real fruit juice content. But for flavored stuff, the fruit is intact on the packaging. That's crazy, man. I respect it. I don't know. I respect it. Was up quite new to seeing your channel, but it's good to see that there are other orcs around. Yeah, Ultra Slayer. Pull up a chair. I'm just drinking and hanging out with the boys. The Randonites. Myrtleizer, thank you very much for the gifted membership. I've been kind of out of it. Any updates on what's been going on? Or maybe I don't want to know. Maybe shit's like falling apart. I don't know. I've just been gardening. Listen, man, if I'm gonna fucking die, about what? I don't know, man. Both real life and in the VTuber sphere, stay under a rock, you don't want to know. Oh my god. Update us on your bike. I really do want a bike, but I'm just so scared about like injuring my knee and hip again. VTuber sphere is a dumpster fire. Ignore. Okay. Don't look up real news. All right. I'm just gonna grow my taters and my maters, you know, and my squishy squash and my zooks and my cukes. Just play Fallout, same thing. Oh my god. You're the only VTuber I watch, so I'm chilling Xenoverse. That kind of makes me happy. I don't know. That reminds me of like old times. Just be good to each other, you know? Just be cool to everybody. Yeah. We had a VTuber fan pop up in the local news recently. It was in a really bad light. Oof. I guess we should just chill. Classic VTuber fan. Might be for the best to just be gardening. What do I want to do with Cass? I don't know. I had a question. I don't know why, but the only multiplayer game that I seem to jive with is Apex, right? Did they I don't know why. Bro, do people still play Apex? Yes, Danchi. That's why I stopped playing Apex, because I don't fuck with anything that uses AI art. Did they like promise not to use it again? Did they promise not to use it again? Make him play StarCraft 2? There's no way he would, because in his opinion, It's like, oh, you need a PhD to play. This is StarCraft, man. Given EA, probably not. Ugh. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. I forgot that Apex used AI art. Man, I used to love playing Apex too. Yeah. Would you use AI for a bit? I mean, I think I did, right? I did a stream, and it was like, I tried my best, but didn't really feel very good. I remember that bit. The truck AI. I have vague memories of an AI stream. The Goliath was pretty funny. Yeah! The Chevy Goliath. Yeah. Shit posting? I don't know. Is it okay to use it for shit posting? Probably not. You know? They should just use that shit so I don't have to. They should just use that shit so that, like, when I have to pay my taxes, they just send me a letter and it's like, this is how much you owe us, asshole. Cut us a check or we're gonna break your fucking legs. It's like, oh, perfect. AI is useful. But instead, it's just like, oh, I'm gonna steal art from sushi. It's like, come on, man. At least do my taxes for me so I don't have to fucking. Come on, man. Isn't that every country that's not America? I'm telling you, man, we gotta get up there. I don't even draw. How about returning to Stardew with him? Maybe. Let's do it. Let's get rid of the IRS. You know what's been on my mind? I don't want to forget everything that I learned about Factorio. I need to play like another Factorio stream because relearning that shit took fucking 2 hours on its own. I'm over the hump in Balatro. I feel like the game got a lot easier. Make a Google Doc? Maybe. The Factorio crack. So good. There's a new stock market theme in Balatro. Gotta rule your Factorio dynasty. Dynasty? People get pressed over that game. Kinda. When Deltarune? Coach Casper to play Factorio. If I could force Casper to play like any one game. I wanted to play Dwarf Fortress. That would be ridiculous. I would force him to play Dwarf Fortress. Yeah. That would be real good. Why Dwarf Fortress? I feel like he would just fucking curl up and die. He would burst into flames. He's played RimWorld before, I'm pretty sure. If I forced him to play Dwarf Fortress, he'd just fucking burst into flames and die. Dat Havoc Boy, thank you very much for the super chat. Thanks for being an entertaining time. Gotta go to bed now. Have a great rest of your night. Yeah, thank you. I'm pretty buzzed right now. I'm gonna try to go as long as I can. Hey Unc, when's the Fortnite stream? Fortnite? Ari, I do think Fortnite is a very good game. It's probably better than Apex, but for some reason, it's something about, I don't know. I have no idea what it is about Apex that it like crushed me, and I was like, ah, fuck, I can never play this game again. You can be Hank Hill in Fortnite now? I have like vague memories of something Hank Hill and Akashi. Are we like objectifying Hank Hill in DMs? I think we were. I think we were objectifying Hank Hill and... Whoa! I'll think about it later. Sounds about right. There's always a 64-player Zomboid server. That might be a good one too. Let's do Factorio. Let's do Hatoful Boyfriend. Let's finish up Fallout 3. I want to beat Fallout 3. I got a lot of games I want to play. What other games are there? Ah, Void War. I need to play Void War. Danganronpa 2. Deltarune. Yeah, seems likely. I played the beta or the was it like open teaser like tactical breach wizards game? I played that. It was good. Danganronpa 2. I'm not like strapped for choice of video games. I can't believe I still have Orc Massage on my computer. That bit would have been so fucking good if I just like left it running on my computer and I had like 750 hours in Orc Massage, and then Akashi like takes a screenshot of that and then fucking tweets it. Oh man, that shit would be so fucking funny. It's just too much work. Stream that? I'm not gonna stream Orc Massage. That's fucking crazy, dude. Just Photoshop the hours in. But it's like funnier, you know? Cause like Ribians and Advarcher, like these guys have my Steam, you know, and they can find it and they'd be like, oh my god, he actually does have 700 hours. I don't know. I think I have like 1.5 hours. I couldn't stomach more than that. So, it is what it is. Oh shit. I almost tried to take a swig of my beer, and the lip, the opening was on the upside, so I almost like shot beer in my eyeballs, you know? I'm getting there, man. I'm not hammered. I'm probably lightly drunk. Sounds like a time to go to bed. You got me for 20 more minutes, all right? No massaging orcs. I thought orc massage was where you get to massage orcs, not no freaking elves and cat girls and shit like that. Come on, man. There's a Filipino pigeon in Hatoful Boyfriend. It's crazy. Which one is that? Which one is the Filipino pigeon? What? I mean, it's not Ryota, right? That's a Japanese pigeon. I wish. Completely shitface or whatever the status come from the zombie was called. Yes! It's me, I'm the Filipino pigeon. Screw the minister and Dream Daddy, Dream Daddy! I played Dream Daddy because Aaron Hansen was one of the fucking voice actors, but he didn't fucking have any voice lines. He was just like, This is like, say something! Fucking asshole, I bought this game! Say something! Open your freaking mouth! It's it's not fully voiced. I bought the freaking game because the Ego Raptor is voicing it, but he doesn't fucking say anything, you know? I did play Dream Daddy. I did play Dream Daddy. It's like very inappropriate now, but at the time I thought it was fucking hilarious. It's like, it's not something that you would do to joke around. When I played Dream Daddy, I want you to know that like the world was very different back then, right? All right, I'm gonna tell you the deep fucking lore because I'm drunk as shit right now, right? I played Dream Daddy, and you know, in Dream Daddy, you could customize your character. It's a visual dating sim game, but you could like make your character and you could make them look like anything, right? Do you guys remember that shit? Like you actually had like a character creator. Are you guys fucking ready for this shit? This is very inappropriate. And you can't do this in 2025, but you have to. When did the fucking game come out? Did it come out like 15 years ago? I think it came out like 12, 13, 15 years ago, right? At that time, there was no baggage associated with this, so you have to understand. So don't fucking cancel me, right? Okay, all right. Are you guys ready for this? I made my character look and make choices exactly like Vladimir Putin. So I wish I took a screen capture so I could show you what my character looked like in Dream Daddy. Looked exactly like Vladimir Putin. And I was like, yeah, let's go. I don't know, man. There's no deeper mindset. I liked it, you know? Who did he date though? I went for the coffee shop guy. The coffee shop guy was my favorite. Don't kill me. I just liked it, okay? Did you win? Of course I won. I'm a winner. Of course I won. There is no other option, right? Like anyways, it's a different world. We're gonna move on. You brought up the deep memories. I completely forgot I did that. And I played it, and it was fun. I had fun. Brandon always has the most nothing burger. I know. Where's the VOD though? This was before I even had the inkling that I would ever be a streamer. I was biking. Biking was my main hobby. Oh my god, I was doing like a crazy amount. Oh, it's a different time. I think I was biking like 400 miles a week back then. Holy shit. I was biking to work, to and from work, which was like 30 miles. Not 30 miles. I think it was like 20-ish. So that's like 40 miles. And then I would bike with my group and we would do like century rides. This is crazy. Oh, it's a different time. Oh, sick. You got a bike? Guys on motorcycle. It's literally from West Coast to East Coast USA. I did that. Yeah. You was dating fictional single dads. Time was really better back then. Kind of. I mean, it was like a 20-mile commute, which means round trip is like 40, right? I used to run at least 50 miles a week until I broke my damn foot. Yeah! Man, injuries, you know? No wonder why you had hip injury issues. I fucked up my hip and knee because I went hiking. It's like a traumatic experience. I remember when I fucked up my wrist, powerlifting, And then I remember when I fucked up my knee and I was hiking. That shit was not good. I put all of my weight and landed on one foot, and it was like uneven terrain. It was bad. And I wasn't wearing boots. I wasn't wearing hiking boots. I was wearing what are they called? There's a word for them. You know, like the low shoes, but they're like hiking low shoes. I forgot what they're called. Davina? I wasn't wearing Crocs. No, not approach shoes. I know what you're talking about. Not approach shoes. Trainers, kind of. There's like a word for them. Stilettos. Davina, thank you very much for the super chat. Randon, I started my summer college term, but I have to pay $320 for 3 digital textbooks. Let's go. I can get reimbursed, but still it's crazy. It's crazy that they're not even bothering to print it anymore. Trail runners. That's what they're called. You have to pay over $100 for a digital textbook? They ain't even gonna put it on fucking paper for you? That's crazy. I tweaked my knee a bit hiking last year, but I got off easy because I damn near broke my leg. Is that easy? Is that easy? I feel like that's way worse than what happened to me. I just landed, put all of my weight on that one foot, and it was uneven terrain as I was descending. I was coming down. Was it the sexy tree? The sexy tree fucking lured me up there. And then my Gooter brain was like shut off because I was coming back down, and I think it was this. Was it the sexy tree? I don't remember. But I remember when I landed on that foot, in the process of me stabilizing and putting my other foot down, I was like, that's not good. That's gonna set me back like 20 years. This tree is toxic. What Trusty does to a motherfucker. I'm done with my this beer. I was descending and one foot slipped off of dusty rock. The other leg went sideways and I could feel a strain on my bones after. Yes, kind of similar, but I didn't slip. I just landed way too hard on one leg. Ugh. Brandon, be like that girl from Superstar some shit? You mean like put my hands under my armpits, you know? And then sniff your Ugh! Yeah. I hate my own stink. You guys lost the game. Just chilling, my guy. We already have a guy that makes me lose the game. His name is Jam. I lost the game. It's not your turn to make me lose the game, man. Ah, man. 400 pounds of orc meat on one ankle. Yeah. Superstar. What's a class 3 hike? I have no idea what that means. Class 3 hike. Can someone explain to me in the terms basic classes 1 through 5 hiking? Class 1 is hiking on a designated trail, which is pretty much everything I've done. Class 2 is going off trail or bushwhacking. Actually, I've done that a couple times. Class 3 is anything that you need your hands for, but if you fall, you typically won't get hurt. Class 3 is that. Class 4 is higher risk scrambling. If you fall, there's a risk of a broken bone or somewhat serious injury. Last but not least is Class 5, which is technical rock climbing, and the risk of falling is often death. Oh my god. I think I've done mostly Class 1 hiking. I think even when I go backpacking, I'm on a trail. So that's Class 1, right? But I have backpacked on a trail that required scrambling. I don't know what that counts as. I think Kale made an Offkai badge ribbon with your Orby and it just says, you just lost the game. That's the way to do it, you know? Hopefully we made a bunch of people lose the game. Oh yeah, I saw that. Scrambling is class 2. Okay, so I think I've done class 2 then. I think I've done class 2. Class 6 should be trespassing and climbing government structures. Well, good thing McDonald's is not yet a government structure, you know? Woo! Funk Gab, thank you so much for being a member for 18 months. Brandon, did you hear about the volcano that exploded in Indonesia recently? What? Hold on. Volcano eruption, Indonesia. News. Mount Luatobi Laki in Indonesia has erupted. Oh my god. Holy shit, it looks like a mushroom cloud. It looks like a golden chanterelle. Holy shit. Oh, so sexy. Just got here and cracking open a cold one with you. Cheers, Green Man. Cheers. I think I should stop drinking. I think I should stop drinking. Do you use your stationary bike while it's mounted on the wall? No. I do have rollers and I do have a bike trainer, but I tried to use the rollers more. It's just fucking hard, dude. Speaking of mushrooms, ever gone mushroom hunting before? Yes, yes, I have. I have a little booklet that I take whenever I go out. I really want a matsutake mushroom. I don't think they get a foraging book. I do have a mushroom book. How much have you drunk? I have had 12 ounces of vodka and a beer, like one beer with 7.5% alcohol. I'm getting there. Brandon, do you have Heelys? I know what Heelys are, but I've never owned one. What's one more beer? You know what? Got yourself a god dang deal, partner. Let's crack open one more. Truffle Pig Brandon. Have you ever tried hunting for myxomycetes? I don't know what that is. Don't? No, never mind. You know, I can't tell much difference between buzz. Are you insulting me? Are you insulting me? Are you slapping me on the belly and saying like, "Oh, who's got a big belly? Oh, are you insulting me?" Oh my god. You don't sound that drunk. I'm not drunk. I think I'm like at the low end, you know? Who's a drunk rat then? Who's a drunk? He's only 5% more wild. I get more wild when I'm stressed. Like once a month I get really stressed and it gets like crazy. Oh yeah. You're starting to slur very slightly, but not very much. I think even when I'm like super drunk, I don't slur that much. I've only watched you truly drunk once, and it was the time that you bonked your head. Was I? Well, how was my diction? He really puts the dick in diction, you know. How was it back then? Was I slurring back then? You were gone? How bad was it? I was slurring? Okay. That was crazy. That was a weird time. You didn't sound all that bad, all things considered. Okay. Diction was fine as I remember, but you took long pauses to form a thought. Yes, I get really stupid, which is why I don't like drinking. Cause I'm still, you know, I'm not blackout drunk, and I know I should be thinking at a speed that's higher, but it's just too low, you know? I'm a fun drunk. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. I don't like drinking. I wonder why I'm a fun drunk. Alcohol is bad and you should give it up permanently. I think I drink maybe once or twice a year. This is like the first time I've gotten drunk. Well, when was the last time I had a drink? Ugh. What's the last time I drank? I don't know. Maybe a year ago? Probably like New Year's or Christmas or something with family. Oh, the karaoke with Cass. How long ago was that? What's the occasion tonight? Kale, I have zatsudan yips. I'm worried that I've lost my touch and I can't chat anymore, which is why I've only been playing video games lately. So I thought if I drank, I'd be able to yap more easily, you know? Nah, you still got it, Grimps? I don't know. Saul! Thank you for noticing the Trigun poster. Ah, man, I love Trigun. Who's my favorite character in Trigun? Hold on a second. Let me think. I did like Wolfwood and his giant cross gun, you know? And then he could like twist it and then a bunch of like handguns would pop out of it. That shit was fucking radical. Millie was so freaking cute. Yeah, Millie was 10 out of 10. Ah, man. You don't need yap juice, trust? You know, I'll keep trying. I started reading the manga though. What do you think about A King in Yellow? What do you think about it? It's darker, right? I feel like the anime, which the original anime is like 10 out of 10, but it feels more cartoony. I don't know how to describe it. That's because it's so full of mercy. I remember that line. Where you been, old man? Yo, Dr. Hidaka. It's been a minute. Welcome back, welcome back. Unless you've been here and I just memory hold it. I've been really inconsistent lately, which has gotten me down a bit, but I think I'm back into it. I have like family stuff that I need to take care of more than I used to, you know, like 2 or 3 years ago, but it's a good thing. Family's good. Gunsmoke in the manga is better realized. Ooh. Outlaw Star was flavor adjacent, darker, and lighthearted. Yes, yes, Outlaw Star. I remember that. Back in the day, watching Cowboy Bebop and Trigun over and over again on Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Inuyasha, Furikuri. Oh, I was gonna say, the fucking Minecraft movie, the potato chip factory reminded me of fucking Furikuri. The fucking factory on the hill that looks like a fucking, you know? The fucking potato chip dude reminded me of the factory in Furikuri, and it was like a fucking iron. I thought I was gonna go, wow! Ah, man. That was a good movie. I take it back. I take it back. Minecraft the movie. Minecraft the movie is the greatest fucking movie ever made. I am the #1 Minecraft movie stan. Oh, it's so good. Holy shit. That is a good... Never mind, he really is drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. It's a 10 out of 10 movie, man. #1 Minecraft movie guy. First we mine, then we craft. You got drunk really fast just now? Yeah, I do think it's like hitting my bloodstream. It's time to stop. Randy, can you say chicken jockey? Woo! He goes from drunk to sober in less than 3 seconds. I think I'm still, you know. Brandon, did you hear Casper's mining parody song? No, I didn't. I've been out of the loop. Cass texted me, I think like 3 or 4 days ago, just to check up on me and see how I was doing. What are you drinking tonight? I drank a ton of vodka and this like expensive, you know, craft beer, which I'm not about that life. He's so bad. He's so good though. What do I remember about that movie? What did I like about that movie? I thought am I allowed to do... It's not even a spoiler. It's a fucking TikTok movie. The part at the end where she's like, come closer. I need to tell you something about yourself. He's like, you're just gonna stab me. He's like, no, I'm about to die. And she tries to stab him. It's like, no, this time it's for real. This time, definitely, you know, and she tries to stab me again. That shit was so fucking good. 10 out of 10. So good. 10 out of 10 movie. Me and my wife watched that drunk last night. That was the best part. My favorite is the yaoi. Oh, the part where they're flying and they have to like swap around and they're 69ing in midair. That shit was awesome, dude. 10 out of 10. Hey, I like Jack Black. I do. I think he's a funny little man, and I just want to rub his belly for good luck. If he ever gets canceled, I'll just fucking cry. I'll just fucking... that would be terrible. It'd be like a terrible day. I just like... Could we rub your... I hate Jack Black, not gonna lie. What about Brutal Legend, man? What about Brutal Legend? What about the Villager NTR? I thought the vice principal was like one of the best characters. Oh no, you're not gonna sue me, are you? Everybody seems to sue me when I hit them with my Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is the best fucking line in the entire movie. That shit was ridiculous. You go to you, the Brutal Legend? Oh, this is such a good game. The sexual tension between Jack Black and Jason Momoa was crazy in that movie. Brutal Legend was fun until it turned... Yeah. But you know, it was ambitious, right, Fallout Man? You can't deny that Brutal Legend was like, fuck, it was an ambitious game. Some of it didn't pan out. But I'm not gonna dock him from trying, because you just gotta try, you know? Jennifer Coolidge is an icon, a legend. She is the moment. She's really good. She's really funny. The part where she's just going way too deep into her divorce. Chef's kiss is so good. She is Stifler's mom. Do you have a favorite movie? Oh, man. The Departed is just like a good film, right? I think it's a good film. I like The Departed, but I like the Hong Kong version better, Infernal Affairs. Those might be my two favorite movies. Yeah. I watched The Departed first, and then I heard that it was a remake of a Hong Kong film. So I watched the Hong Kong film, Infernal Affairs, and I think Infernal Affairs is better. It was really good. What other movies do I like? You have a favorite chatter? Who's my favorite chatter? Well, he ain't here right now, but Daimao might be up there. I like the Dark Triad. They're, you know... Instant? No. No, not Instant. Damn, I'm not on the list. He hates the rest of us. Heat with Al Pacino. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hold on, let me think. He wants the rest of us dead someday. The villainy in these two chests is off the charts. No, Jinan Boys. No. You're all my favorite Randonite. Hold on, favorite movie? Favorite movie? Let me think. I only watch horror movies. Okay, favorite horror movie. Let me think. Favorite horror movie. Ooh, The Others. Have you guys ever seen The Others? Does that count as a horror movie? It's just kind of creepy, right? I like The Others. I think The Others would have been a legendary movie, but it had the misfortune to be launched the same year and the same month as The Ring. And The Ring is just... The Ring just fucking owned The Others. It was like, oh no. No. Nobody's gonna fucking remember this movie. The Others is really good. The Ring fucking ruined me. The Ring is like a really good movie. Okay. People are asking me. He hates Twitch chat. I don't hate Twitch chat. Well, I'm dying in the fight room, having rum with my meds right now. No. All right. Favorite hoity-toity movie. What's your favorite pretentious film? Hold on, let me think. My favorite pretentious film. Let me think. My favorite pretentious film. Couldn't watch Midsommar. Don't like watching people hurt themselves. Me neither. Me neither. Let me think. Pretentious film. Amelie. Amelie was good. It spawned the whole like garden gnome thing. Arrival. Is Arrival pretentious? It's sci-fi. I thought Arrival was really good. All right, favorite pretentious film, La Strada by Fellini, right? Oh, Italian neorealism. Oh, it's art. Oh, Zampano. You know, like, he's so strong. La Strada by Fellini. That's pretty fucking pretentious, right? Molto bene. Of course you're into that era. I don't know, man. Oscar bait movies. All right, what about Raging Bull? What about Raging Bull? On the Waterfront. My favorite pretentious film is The Cabinet of Caligari. I've never heard of it. I could have been somebody. I could have been a contender. I thought Raging Bull was a good movie. Ah, Taxi Driver. It's a good one. Never heard. I have heard of, never seen it though. Yeah. Yeah. Is it pretentious? I don't know what pretentious is. I just don't know. Like an art film? Raging Bull and On the Waterfront pair well together. They're definitely in conversation. Yeah, yeah. Have you seen The Mist? I have! I liked it. I have very low... I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell because I'm like, Minecraft is the greatest movie ever. I have very low standards when it comes to movies. If I find one thing about it entertaining, I'll be like, this is a pretty good movie. It's pretty good. No, you guys are idiots. The best movie ever made is the Demon Slayer Demon Train movie. So good. Oh, incredible. I love Demon Slayer. Wow. Yana, thank you very much for joining membership. Have you seen any Indian movies? I had a friend that showed me an Indian movie where they're like attacking a castle and they bend a fucking palm tree and like 7 Indian guys like are like holding onto the palm tree and it like shoots them off like a catapult and they turn into a fucking barreling through the sky and they land. It's like, what the fuck am I watching? It was crazy. That shit is peak. Oh, that's like Bahubali. That's like an IRL anime. Bahubali is my favorite Bollywood movie. This is pretty good. Realism? Fuck that shit. Hell yeah, Bollywood at its finest. I was like watching that dream. It's like a fucking fever dream. It was so good. It's like the most decaf movie I've ever fucking seen. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? That was like the good fucking it was like fucking cinema. It's like decaf in like movie form. They're just like, fuck you. You're watching this now. Oh, worst movie? Hold on. What's the worst movie I've ever seen? Joker 2. Joker 2 was really bad. I watched it because I thought it would be like a funny meme thing. I thought I would just be like, oh, I could watch it and like say that I liked it as a meme and people would be like, oh, Randon, you're so crazy. Joker 2 is so bad. I was gonna say that I liked it as a meme to try to troll you guys, but it was so bad that I was just like, let's just memory hole that. Joker 2 was made because we enjoyed Joker 1 incorrectly. What about Crash? Crash is a really bad movie. Crash is fucking terrible. What the fuck? I like Joker 1 a lot. Joker 2 was really bad. Which Crash? The one that won like a gajillion awards, which made me realize that the movie awards, what are they called? The Academy Awards are bullshit. I thought Joker 1 was really good, but Joker 2 is Hold on, let me think. Worst movie. Took you that long to realize? Kinda. Joker 2 is so good. Strider, you're doing what I was gonna try to do as a bit. Strider, you're trying to do what I was gonna do as a bit, and I couldn't do it. Everyone was obsessed with Crash when it came out. I didn't get it. I thought it was like bad. I don't know. Battlefield Earth is hot garbage. Hold on. Has to be Cats. No, Cats, the one with Taylor Swift, T Swifty, is pretty good. That shit was hilarious in a lot of ways, you know, if you watch it with the intent of, you know, specifically with the buttholes. That shit was so good, man. What's the worst movie? What's the worst movie? Hold on. You can make people mad and say Citizen Kane's bad. I don't think it was bad. I just watched it and I was like, I didn't find it entertaining. I think Citizen Kane is probably a really good movie, but for me, it didn't hit my entertainment center of my brain. You know, that's bait. The Room is the best movie ever. The Room has a 12-minute sex scene, and I appreciate that. Wait, Charlie, you met Tommy Wiseau? That's crazy. Is he European? That's like the burning thing in my mind. It's like, is he European? Like, what are you? Like, if I met Tommy Wiseau in real life, I would just be like, what are you? Are you European? I can't tell, man. I can't tell. He's got like that, like unidentifiable, like accent. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you are. What are you? I'm like Batman, and I'm like holding him over like a building. Is he an alien? I don't know, man. He's probably Polish or something. It's just like, what are you? Don, say it. European. I'm done. I've lost my internet privileges. This is fucking crazy, man. And we have to move on from Tommy Wiseau. Hold on. What is like the worst movie ever? I feel like there is a movie that I watched that I thought was really bad pretty recently, but I don't remember. Hold on, what was like the worst movie I ever watched? Avatar 2. I didn't like Avatar 1, so I didn't watch Avatar 2. He hates his Europeans. I don't hate you guys. It's just something that's been on my mind for like the last 15 years. Like what, you know? Oh, I fucking remember now. I fucking remember. I remember. Red Requiem, thank you so much for reminding me. It was not Lilo and Stitch. I didn't watch that yet. Yeah, I didn't watch that yet. It's the Disney movie. Do you guys ever watch the Snow White movie? That shit was fucking ass, dude. That was a really bad movie. It's like, how is this a Disney movie? It's so bad. Oh my God, it was so bad. It was like unbelievably bad. Yes, I watched it. It's a Disney film. Like how did they put their name on? How did they put their brand on that film? It was crazy, dude. All the live actions have been garbage. Hold on. Is there a Disney live action that I thought was good? It is crazy, dude. Why would you watch that? It's a good question. Why did I watch that? I don't know. Probably just family. I love my family, but aside from my sister, they're all fucking drones, man. Oh, man. Jimmy's gonna beat the shit out of me. If you ever clip that and show that to him, he's gonna beat the shit out of me. I love him. I love him. I would take a bullet for my fan. I would take a bullet for Jimmy. Because I mean, he's just more important because he's got like kids, right? Oh boy. Yeah, I might be a little bit too buzzed. I mean, he has other reasons to beat your ass when it came out. Jimmy's gonna make you drink his pee bag. I mean, you know. It's hydrating. It's got electrolytes, so you know. Charlie, thank you very much for the super chat. My other passion besides horror movies is bad movies, so I'm recommending you to watch The Cinema of Neil Breen. What the fuck is Neil Breen? What is Neil Breen? Oh! I googled the volcano eruption in Indonesia. Oh, man. My nipples are diamonds. You guys are so lucky. This is so fucking cool. Holy shit, dude. Anyways, Neil Breen. Neil Breen. What the fuck? This dude looks like the owner of the San Diego Padres. He looks like the weird, out-of-touch billionaire that owns the San Diego Padres. What the fuck? Who is this? Neil Breen is an American filmmaker and actor. Since 2005, he's made 6 feature films in which he acts as director, writer, producer, and lead star. While being in charge of most other key crew positions, he usually finances his films himself independently from his earnings as a professional architect, using amateur cast and crews. Breen's works have garnered a cult following that is so bad it's good, often being singled out for their poor acting, notably from Breen, bizarre story and dialogue, offbeat editing, and low-budget production values. His stories are typically psychological thrillers or science fiction with strong social commentary, depicting lonely, tragic heroes and grandeurs struggles against corrupt institutions. Interesting. Hey, you can't die quite yet? Neil Breen is basically self-insert fanfiction where he's always a superhero and fighting the government in some way. Oh, okay. Samurai Cop. What about... Ah, shit. There's like a movie. Wait, there's a movie I remember where there's like a character named Triceratops. And it's like a Triceratops policeman. And then there's Hackerman. Kung Fury! I love Kung Fury. Triceratops. Yo, Akashi, hello. I'm drunk. I should probably end stream soon because I'm getting there, man. I'm cooked. It's a free movie on YouTube. I gotta rewatch Kung Fury. He's gone overtime. I've gone a little bit overtime. Go to bed, Grandpa. Thank you for hanging out with me. I guys appreciate you guys. I'm gonna take a couple days off because it's my days off. I'm gonna jump back into it. I got a lot of video games I want to play. I want to play more Fallout. I want to play Factorio. I want to play Hatoful Boyfriend. Those are the top 3 on my list right now. DMV with the hangover is crazy. I'm gonna piss into a potted plant at the DMV, like a plastic plant in a fake pot, and they're gonna arrest me and tase the shit out of me. Okay. Oh, Xenogears. Holy shit, Xenogears. Ah. The music was like peak in Xenogears. It was so good. Holy shit, the boss music was so good. The fucking tournament at the Sand Kingdom. Oh. Where does Xenogears come from? It's because Janan is always trying to get me to, you know, play Xenogears. I don't know, man. That game is really long. El Mangaka, thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Alright, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna drink a shit ton of water. Piss like I'm frying chicken. And get some sleep. I gotta go to the DMV because I lost my fucking license. Ah, man. It'll be fine. I'll survive. I don't even go outside anymore. Who gives a shit? I go outside to eat. I've been going outside to eat food. Go on like a taco run, burrito run after my streams with no fucking license this entire time. Kill him. You are cursed to find it 3 weeks after the new one has arrived. Aw, come on, man. The question is, who has your old license? I'm wanted for lewd behavior in 8 states. It's not good, man. Alright. Fucking Neil Breen. Look at his fucking face. Alright. Maybe raid Vivi. There you go. Oh boy. It was fun, Jeanette. Thanks for hanging out. All right, everybody. YouTube. What? Get out of here. Get out of here, Twitch. Get out of here. YouTube, as always, you guys are my favorite. Don't ever let Twitch convince you otherwise. You guys are my favorite, okay? Alright, you have a good time. Alright, goodbye. Alright, goodbye. Alright.